Welcome to another exciting edition of Project D3 Let's Play DMO with your host, yours truly, paying the piper. Piper, if you please. Last time, I proved I need to think of my endings before I spit them out of my mouth, otherwise I sound utterly insane. We completed the quests in Western Village, located here, and we are now in Western Area Outskirts. Basically looks the same as Western Village, only you don't see the world sphere as neat and nifty like. Things of note, how to get here. Western Village, take the Area Outskirts portal over here. Not to be confused with the portal that's not present on the map, that is guarded by Kurata? I think that's how you pronounce his name, not in English, in the Japanese subtitle. Sorry, my fault. That will dump you, click the right spot, here into Western Area Outskirts. From here on, until you reach, back up, Wind Valley, there will be no place to rest and recover your stamina. So you either want to hop to it, or, as I do, keep handy teleportation pods to dump you back to Western Village. Yeah, grumble, grumble, growl yourself. Okay, now, as we saw on the map, we have quests! We have, hidden under this green icon over here, story quests. We have somebody over here, and we've got somebody over by the Western Area East exit. So, let's head for the guys down towards the bottom. Now, I mentioned last video I didn't want to ramble on why I believe Kurata is worse than Veggie Mon for reasons of spoilers. I've remembered, and done through Mizuchi, proof in-game that definitively defines Kurata as a smug SOB, words that I can't say on the odd chance that we have children playing! Anyway. Yeah, so, I don't want to get into spoilers, but the game itself proves why Kurata is an SOB, and I will be happy to point those out when we get to them. Let's just rip the bark off the Guilmon, because they're just made out of data, they can't feel anything, quit being a pussy. I need to pick a better word for that, didn't I? Quit being a wimp. There we go. Quit being a wimp and yank that bark, yank the skin right off of those pieces of data. If that doesn't prove he's an aft, I don't know what does. But we'll be getting more proof. But hey, here we are at Mon White to talk about Mon Black. We have no time to waste. Question mark. You can tell they did a lot of editing in this. Ugh. Achievement! Remember, if you want to look at your achievements, hit Y on your keyboard to pop open your achievement subsection. There was no title for getting 100 quests done. Moving on. Story quest. Mon Black. If you do no other story quest... Oh, this one's kind of key, I'll explain it in a minute. Then do the search for Mon Black. You will see shortly why that is important. But if you do no other story quests and just grind your way up to level 99, do the Mon Black story quest. Now, since we're here, and so's Kurata, oh yes, we're always late. Then again, I don't want to help you. But it's also weak like you. Oh, that's no way to talk about extinct. Bring me away, B6. Okay. What an arrogant plant, said by the most arrogant person I've ever met. By some strange stuff that plant type to do attack me. They're useless, even for my research. Get rid of them all! If they're not important to you, therefore they don't deserve to exist. See? At least Veggie Mon has standards. Quick note. On the quest for Search for Mon Black, you see it's already marked Guilmon's Nest and Central Passages as places we've gone through. Let me show you exactly where this is, because I've been seeing a lot of people on the forums go, I can't find Guilmon's Nest. Where's Guilmon's Nest? Can someone take me to Guilmon's Nest? You don't need someone to take you there. Guilmon's Nest is roughly in this area. what you do is you take the Western Village entrance, head south. Just go straight south, kind of southeast if you want to head towards where we picked up that quest. You will run straight through Guilmon's nest. Therefore, Guilmon's nest, not an issue. But for everything else, they're speaking with Saruman with passion. Speaking with Saruman of passion, and speaking of Saruman with passion, I'm gonna get all tongue-tied by the end of this, aren't I? He is located in the central area. Or it is located in the central area. This gets back onto the whole gender identification for Digimon thing. I tend to think of Bergermons and the Guilmon evolution in general as all girls, because Guilmon from Season 1 was a girl. But Guilmon in Season 5 was a boy. A boy. I might have said that too fast and it could have sounded like something complete. Breathe, talking normally. Okay. Guilmon from Season 5 was a boy. Yet Guilmon from Season 1 was a girl, which is why I call all Guilmon and their evolution types girls. Starmon strikes me as a guy. Then again, he had a male voice actor in the show, and that stuck with me. I don't know if we should technically be calling Starmon an it, and he wants us to bring 10 suspicious items. The suspicious items are random drops off of random enemies. It is essentially the Hunt for Supplies quest all over again, only not repeatable. Sort of. We'll get into it. But oh look! It's the red Veggie Mon! Now you'll notice some of these guys have variation in their name. That's nothing particularly special. They don't rush up and attack you. See if you click on them. Click. Like me standing here wasn't enough of a clue, but they have green fists, which means they're not going to attack you first. They'll fight back if you hit them, but they won't hit you. Let's see here. Gloomy area is right here. Oh, sorry, that's Sandfall. Gloomy is over by the Guilmon, but since we're here, let's go ahead and have... no, I'll go ahead and have Orange grind through these in a minute. Right now. Oh, for any of you wondering, yes, this is where I got Bugsy's egg. Whoop, okay, I'm going to be dealing with the red Vegemon first before we deal with the Guilmon. What I did to get Bugsy was I ground on Flymon, and Flymon variation, and Flymon leaders. There is a Leomon quest, for those of you who've gotten way far ahead of me, not that I'm surprised, wherein Leomon is like, oh no, some of our guys have been mutating, and there is a nice Leomon you can talk to who goes the, oh no, some of our guys have been mutating. Variation is essentially mutation. And apparently mutation is bad. Not gonna try and figure that one out. So if you're looking for a mutation, you want to hunt the variations. It's like the whole Mudfridgemon being called... I can't even remember what it was called, but it wasn't a Mudfridgemon. Ooh! Let's see here. We got suspicious research, and 2 suspicious research? Okay, robust server is apparently feeling robust. I thought you could only get 1 drop off of each critter. C'est la vie. Okay. Guilmon will drop the Kurata, and they should also drop the suspicious items. Every Mon in this area should drop suspicious items. Of note, this is not yet applicable because they have not started the Monodramon drop ability yet. But for those of you who want Monodramon, I am... not an area too early. Strike-Dramon is Monodramon's champion level. So when they finally say, hey, he drops now, that's who you hunt. Strike-Dramon, and I don't know what his ultimate level is, so for now you just want to hunt the Strike-Dramon. They are vastly over-leveled compared to everything else here. They are level 26. Everything else doesn't even touch the 20s. So if you really want Majamon when they switch over to drop ability, this is where you hunt and you bring somebody who can really hit. There we go. I swear, I thought you could only get one from... Ooh! Hi, Flymon's F2! Rapid fire! Nicely done. Okay. General rule of thumb with skills, F2 tends to be more powerful than F1. This can be traded off by the fact that F2 can take friggin' forever to recharge. You see how it's in its cooldown time? Recharging, so to speak? Seriously! Robust quest drops are robust. Hello? Oh. Aha! Okay. That actually involves suspicious items, not just research node thingies. Where was I? Yeah, F2s. In general, the second skill that the Mon learns is their more powerful one. However, that can be offset by a longer cooling time. A extremely powerful skill that takes out half your opponent's HP is gonna be pretty wimpy if the guy kills you before the skill recharges and you can use it again. In the case of Impmon, for my Impmon who's a 3-5, for his skull Saruman, I jacked up his F1 skill, which is the weaker skill, but it charges back up almost instantaneously. So you're doing more damage per use and per DS cost than you are with an F2 by using the fully powered F1. Other people may choose to do this a different way. That is their call. Orange? Time to roast some vegetables. Boink. But yeah, again, it's personal preference if you choose to do the F1 over the F2 charge-ups, or if you choose to do the... what have you. However you decide to do it is your call. In the end, nobody can figure out what's going to be best for your playstyle except for you. Come on. Target, red Veggie Mon, not the Flymon. Thank you. But yeah, with those pearls of wisdom, I suppose, we will go ahead and call this episode a wrap. I'm trying to keep it to about 15 minutes an episode. And... well, anyway. Until next time, ladies and gents, this is Paying the Piper, signing off.